Howdy. Let's start off with a rock or a pebble that's a slice, a cut off of a much bigger piece. And it looked rather interesting. And it was very heavy. Yeah, really. Much heavier than other stones from the same size. So I cut a slice off. And this is, you can see there's nothing done to it. It's just cut open. There's dust and all kinds of things, but it looks very interesting. It is very colorful. Ain't that amazing? And that's the outside. And it turned out that this red or orange brown layer, you can see here it chipped off. And this is some kind of maybe iron. And it could be, I don't know, that the metal which is within, or the metal occurrences we have here in the rock, they would attract the iron. And it gets this kind of a shell. I don't know. And I also made a slice. So now let's check this out. This is a little bit grinded with sandpaper or diamond paper. And it's wet. And it's drying out rather quickly in a way. And that's the core. No. The shell. And if you turn it around, it has colors like that. Yeah, that's interesting. And it's really shiny. But later in the day, we went still to enjoy the last warm day. And there were interesting clouds, which is always a very cool thing. And there's always also an airplane. And I'm not sure, I didn't check any flight radar or whatsoever because I just didn't. Here's a plane flying. And beside it is this darker area. Which could be from another plane. I think it is. But it's very interesting how it just continues. I think there is a third one. Yeah, here you can see it better. And we have nice filamentary structure here, or plasma, the perpendicularity. Yes, and these clouds there in the background. Yeah, actually, now I remember. I tried to take a picture of this structure here. Yeah, it's not really visible. Because this goes all over the horizon. But anyway, here you can see this line which just goes across the sky, and this airplane is basically following this line. Let's enhance. No, we don't enhance. Yeah, here you can almost see it. Yeah, this has to be enhanced. I apologize for my voice. What to do? Contrast. Because it has very interesting features. It's just very far away. No, it doesn't really. Yeah, this is basically the same thing, the perpendicularity. I just call it like that. Which is a very important feature when talking about plasma. And this is just another proof, yet I think, at least for me, that clouds are plasma. And it's a pity if there would be a proper zoom camera or whatsoever, there could be much better pictures taken of these and even time lapses or videos and stuff like that. Because I'm pretty sure that these are moving. But you can see here, it's like a screw. Like Victor Schauberger said, the river winds itself. It doesn't just flow, it winds itself. Vortices are very interesting. And later on, there has been auroras. My wife came, told me, hey, put the lights off, there's auroras. What? How? I wasn't aware of any incoming solar storm or whatsoever which could spark auroras. There has been some activity on the sun, but nothing really important. So it was a total surprise for me. There was a lot of red. And of course, that's with a very long exposure in order to get the light. So they weren't as bright as here. I couldn't see the red with bare eyes. I just saw the green. That's something very important which has to be told because I haven't seen the red. It just appeared here on the pictures. Which was very interesting to notice after the first picture. I thought, whoa, check it out. It's red. Yeah, it would be amazing. Or maybe it has to be expected that they get as bright as here, like in real life, and then a picture made with the same exposure time would be so bright you couldn't see anything. And it's really hard, obviously, to take sharp pictures because I have to hold the camera still in a certain angle in order to capture these. Using the pump as a place where I put it down, but still. The exposure time is so long, just the slight move is an unsharpness. But I guess you get the idea. This is straight up. These are usually sharper because I can just put the phone down. I don't have to touch it. And now it's not sharp. It's not much, but nonetheless, I have to work on that. And straight up, that's amazing. Even that's not really sharp. But there is a lot of red. And this seemed to be basically straight above the house. And it somehow seemed that even though the activity was fluctuating, There seemed to be a certain part, basically above the house, which was active all the time. Yeah, you have seen the pictures of the rocks in the yard. They are very interesting. And I'm pretty sure that there is some kind of a connection to why there is this kind of display just straight above your head. And like I said again, I haven't seen the red hues here. Like here isn't that much red. Here's a lot of red. I just saw the green. The red appeared on the pictures. But look at the shapes. That's amazing. Yeah, that's interesting. Whatever that is, maybe I try to figure out. Or not figuring out, just make some enhancements once then. It's not a sharp picture. That's really annoying. But these are sharp. I think as sharp as it can get with just a phone. Yeah, this is how it looked basically. Except the red. Looking straight up. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's amazing. Yeah, what to say? Just look at them. Yeah, there are some clouds which appeared. They were barely visible with the eye because yeah, it's rather dark. It's night after all. And this is with a shorter exposure time. It's not even. It wasn't even that bright in real life, and that's again with a longer exposure time. Yeah, I think that's it. No, they're still pictures. Now I can see the cloud. That's check this out. What a cloud. Let's enhance that. This might look pretty amazing. Yeah, I'm watching these pictures for the first time. What a cloud. Sharpness. Doesn't help. Save as a copy. Yeah, that looks interesting. What's that? Yeah, like I said, you couldn't really see it with bare eyes. Anyway, that's just playing around. But anyway, it looks funny for a cloud, you know. What's that? Well, anyway, yeah, it's still there. I think that's the last. That's the last picture. Maybe I have to do what I have to do. What? Yeah, I cannot really get any better than that, I think. Now let's see what we got. So here on the right we have the edge of the place for the kids where the sand is. And that's a cloud there in the background, which looks rather interesting. But anyway, I almost forgot. G2 class geomagnetic storm now. An unexpected CME hit Earth's magnetic field today. An unexpected. Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything which could trigger auroras. But obviously something happened. Maybe we know more in a few hours tomorrow. The crack in Earth's magnetic field, because it had the same alignment with the last time there has been a similar kind of event. Back then I didn't knew about, like, I learned a little bit about the camera. I could have taken better pictures because the auroras were much more, or they were stronger than this time. But anyway, never stop learning. And there has been a storm, a surprise storm. Thanks